Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Dusk's Tale. We are here with Dusk, and we are down below. We're in the lab, beneath the research lab on the surface, and we've already found some interesting things here, some very, very good weapons, and we are going to be heading below. We are going to be doing today's episode a little bit differently though, as, well, this is the kind of layout that we've experienced before in labs, so what I'm going to be doing is skipping ahead to the juicy parts, the interesting parts, the parts where we find something worthwhile. And so with that, let's allow the advancements to begin. We have one room with a turret in here, and another empty one. Oh boy. Okay, we have experienced a room like this before, and I believe there is something in here that's generating all that energy, and I think it might be, yes, this broken generator here that is short-circuiting. Well, there we go. We've already encountered something that's interesting and or different. We're just going to very quickly go through these bathrooms and check out what's going on back here. But yes, that is, well, troubling. It looks like we have to time our movement through this space. So let's see if we can accomplish that, seemingly without too much trouble. And on the other side, well, there is a staircase down, and more mess. Our search shall continue. Well, checking those, there's nothing of use, and we are going to get away from that generator. We have another turret. Fantastic. Ooh, and we have discovered a little separate room. Prisoner containment, which often really isn't all that amazing for us. We are going to hack into the system, unlocking that entrance, and we'll see if there is anything worthwhile in here. More often than not, there isn't. But, you know, zombie scientists always give us the chance to get some extra goodies. And we're very good with our Krav Maga right now. We're going to go ahead, ignore that shrieker, and just pulp these two bodies here, and let's just see what we have among the corpses. Advanced electronics and a decent cash card. Sure, okay. A very nice looking first aid kit, and I think some codeine. Sure, we'll go ahead and take that and see what we have in the desks here. Just some batteries and some aspirin. They are light batteries, so not too difficult for us to hold on to. We're not going to take anything from there, but we will see what's going on in here. As we can see, it looks like one of the scientists got locked in with their subjects. How unfortunate for you. Yes. Well, we're not going to delve much deeper than that. There is a chance that we can find some things up here, but it's not super likely. We will just double check. No, nothing. Alright, our search shall continue. Well, we managed to make it safely past the generator. That's not a half bad start. Ooh, and in here we do have some good things. We've got some fish serum, some purifier, and applications and findings, medical applications and findings. That might allow us to create a medical serum. Let's go ahead, grab that. We're most certainly going to have a read of that. Let's go ahead and flick through these pages. Okay, yes, so this is good. Medical serum and the mutagen. Now, I don't believe we had those, so that's really, really good, because medical has a lot of bonuses. It also does have a lot of drawbacks, like most of the kind of mutagen pathways, the trees in this game, but it's one that I think we're going to be dipping into for some of the more beneficial traits. And we have ourselves another little room. Prisoner containment yet again. It seems like we're back on that track now. It was all barracks on the floor above, and for us here, it is just going to be prisoner containment all night long. But prisoner containment, as we know, still can have something, so we'll have a quick look to see if there is anything of worth. There is an old canteen, and we'll see if there's anything going on here. Little bit of medication, which, sure, we'll go ahead and stock up on a little bit more. And we'll just double check these desks, make sure that there isn't anything super worthwhile through the lens. And a comic book. I see. Well, we'll go ahead and just steal your battery here, and then we'll be on our way. Ah, here we go. Well, it looks like they have a few of them here. In this containment space down here, we have a Shoggoth hiding. Very similar to the other Shoggoths we've seen so far. Almost too similar. Let's try ignore it for now, Dusk, as we move on through. Unfortunately, this is just an empty flask. Nothing good for us there. And one more scientist to make sure they remain actually dead. And the art of Japanese armor making. Let's go ahead and flick through those pages. Lots of drumming and bubbling. But apparently we already know how to make those armor types. So we're going to leave that there, grab a little bit, and then move on. Now we're talking. Well, we have found a way. Now, interestingly enough, I don't know if that connects to the original, I guess, subway system that we were aware of. Where this one goes, I am really not sure. Very interesting. I wouldn't mind exploring it, or seeing where it goes. Apparently we do have some errors there. We'll go ahead and just move on past those, ignoring them so they won't pop up again. But yeah, it does seem to go on for a bit here. It's a safe way to travel, that's for sure, if you're going to travel on foot. Obviously we have a friend up on the surface that we won't be abandoning. We are going to see if we can bypass these controls though, and we're going to view the subway routes. Okay, and let's see if we can request a train. Unfortunately we cannot, but we do have a network now, and we can see where this network goes. Okay, nearly goes all the way to there, so I'm assuming it goes to the lab that we had discovered up here. Yes? Maybe not, or maybe there is a lab right around here. We know that there was another lab just down this way here, like a proper science lab. It could stretch that far up. It's possible. Let's just see. Where else do you go? You do stretch a decent ways around, so that's where we are at the moment. This is where there is a central train depot. Okay. Just seeing how they match up on the surface, we have another train depot here. This is a science train depot. So, yes, where was the lab around here? I'm sure that there was one. The one that's up here. So, yeah, I can kind of see that lining up. Let's just go ahead and jump on out of that. And I'm going to see if I can get my mouse off the screen without things going wild. And then finally, let's just see how far it goes over towards the east. It looks like it. Yeah, holy crap. It connects up with the original. Wow. Yeah. Well, that's one way to get home. And that's how we will move in the future. We did actually discover in here, this is where the initial cart was. I think it's still there. We could take that all the way back across. I think we are still going to have to travel overland to get back, but this is a very good option for us. A very, very good option indeed. And that's going to allow us to just bring a whole heap of resources back from this place. And just to be able to delve into the other labs, do the same thing, and not have to worry about what's going on above our heads. I'm happy about that. I have to say, I'm very, very happy about that. Well, we're going to carry on for now throughout this, the rest of this facility. We do still have some more to explore. We've discovered a friend, a lonely friend, wandering around a forgotten library. A library in which there might be a thing or two for us. Let's have a quick look and see what's here. Nothing immediately is jumping out at me except for the physician's desk reference. It's a very large book, so I would hope that there is something in there that we aren't aware of yet. Let's see. Okay, alright. It does not have anything for us, unfortunately. We are already too skilled in that category. Let's keep on moving. Well, at this stage we have explored all that we can on this level, so we are going to be making our way down. The question is which way down, and I think we're going to be taking, let's see, this staircase right here, and I will be dropping a thing or two before we make our way down. Peeking downstairs, we have a friend just waiting for us, a crawling zombie who seems to be all alone. Well, you're going to be staying alone. And, alright, let's keep checking this thing out. It looks like these are homes here, so we're going to go ahead and just rummage through them as best we can to see if there's anything of use. Well, there's a turret room right at the bottom, so we are not going that way. For now, we will go to the north. We have some scientists and some more containment. Well, let's allow them to approach and deal with them. And we'll ignore that brute. You're no danger to us in there. Even out, you won't be that much of a danger. Antibiotics and a cash card, a prize worth taking. And on you, just a cash card and Panaceus? Apple red gel capsule. Interesting. It's very potent. Holding it, all the aches and pains seem to fade just for a moment. What the hell is this? Interesting. We're going to take it. That's a strange thing. It's just one portion as well. Hopefully holding it isn't actually going to have any ill effect. We'll keep our eye on that though. We're dispatching these foes with a quick 1-2 now. Advanced economics. We'll have a flick through it. We will be dealing with economics more. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not surprised. We really don't know much about bartering, and yeah, yet again another Shoggoth here. Too many for one place. It's strange, unusual, unnatural. Well, I mean, of course, Shoggoths are unnatural, but, well, at least unnatural to us. I'm sure to them they are very natural. Oh, we've got some dead zombies here. Okay. What killed you? Let's keep on moving until we find out. Right now, I'm just peeking, because that's going to be the safest course. There's a turret right there. Wow. Okay, I don't suppose I can shift you, can I? I cannot. Okay. Good to know. Let's just not go that way. We'll go around. It's fine. We didn't want to go that way at all. Good. Let's see what we have here before we jump away. Barracks. Okay, now we're talking. Some potentially useful equipment in here. And with this door open, oh boy, it's not hostile towards us. It's aware of our presence. It's a frickin' crowd control tank. It deploys kamikaze drones. Yeah, because here's the thing, if we go into here and if we fail this, it'll become hostile to us. What we would need to do is have an EMP grenade or something like that. You know what, even throwing a grenade down there might work, but it's not worth what could possibly be in here, because the potential outcome is our death, and when we die, we stop playing, and that's not fun. So, yeah, that's not going to happen right now. Okay, so we definitely know that there's a turret down here. I don't think we can sneak past it. I don't think we can get to this door here without it seeing us. Maybe we can. Actually, I think we can. But can we get to here without it seeing us? We can? Yeah, you know what? We're going to go the other way, just in case. I feel like that's a safer option for us. The other option with that drone is to kind of open this door and just let it kind of walk out. Again, if we fail, we could really screw this up. And I'm hearing more than one noise, which makes me think that there are other things in there, possibly. So that complicates the situation quite a bit. Yeah. Onwards we go. Okay, so we're in a bit of a pickle here. My stomach just went through the roof. I opened this door because I was pretty confident that there wasn't going to be a freaking turret there. There is. Yeah, so we're going to have to try and find another way around because we've got a turret right up here. We have a turret here. We do have a way to go through this bedroom, so I think that's what we're going to do for now. That's the safest course of action going forwards. Yikes. And we've found some mutagen. Nice, so it was worth us popping back around here. We are going to keep on moving throughout these extra rooms though, to see what we can find. We found a way down. Well, another way down. We've got a few of those so far. So we're not on the final level yet. No, there is still more to see. Hi, scientist. Well, you kind of came out of nowhere there. Let's just peek through here. We seem to be okay. Alright, we'll run with that assessment for now, as we see what is on you. A shotgun arm CBM. That's new. That's really cool. A concealed 12-gauge shotgun that's in your left forearm. I'm guessing, I thought it would remove your arm so that you actually had a shotgun arm, kind of a la Evil Dead style. But maybe it actually just kind of like sits inside the left forearm, so it can kind of just like pop out. That's super guts. I like it. That is so freaking cool. Now I want to make guts in this. Alright, cool. I feel like that's what we're going to do for a stream. We're going to make guts in Cataclysm with a shotgun arm CBM. Actually, I wonder if the other cannon would be more to Guts' style. That and a great massive sword. I feel like we have to do that now. Yep, well, I guess Guts is coming to the channel. In one way or the other. Ooh, we have a empty containment cell here. Interesting. Or is it empty? Well, it does seem to be empty. If there was someone invisible in there, they've got out now. And many, many empty cloning vats. All familiar sights to Dusk now. And elevators that travel further beneath the surface. Ooh, we've got something down here. We'll have a look at that just as soon as we see what else is in these hidden rooms. What awaits us here? Library. Okay, the library can be hit or miss. Let's hope this will be a hit. What do you have waiting for us? Books, but hopefully some useful books. Okay, nothing that's going to really help us there. That's fine. On to you, pitching a tent. Give me something secret, something safe. Computer Science 301, there's a chance, and Culna Italiana is going to give us some recipes. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. We'll have a flick through those pages to see if any of them will actually help us. Computer Science 301 is maybe the only one that could potentially help us so far. We'll go ahead and grab both of those, sit on the seat, and just have a quick flick through those pages to see if they will. No, we already know all of those, and Computer Science 301, we are already well past that. Dusk is actually pretty knowledgeable when it comes to computers and machines. She just doesn't like to deal with them all that much. What do we have in here? Not grab, but rather see. Knife Fighter's Notes. Okay, we could probably use a little bit of extra blade skill, so let's just have a quick flick through there. It will bring cutting weapons up to 3. Okay, it's probably worth us reading that, because for us to learn the other martial arts style we found in the previous episode, we do need to have a little bit more cutting skill to be able to do that, so yeah, we'll have to wait on that one for now. And we have a great big old turret in that room, so we're not going any further that way. Guess we're going up towards the bedroom. Well, this is our only way forward, so let's hope for the best. And it is a hallway that is not immediately going to murder us. That is always a good sign. I'm very happy to see this. And we have discovered another set of homes. I see. Well, we'll have a little bit of a flick through them to see if there's anything interesting, but more than likely, yeah, we're just going to be looking at the same old at this stage. Well, I'm a little bit of an idiot. I left this door open. We need to go ahead and close that because that frickin' turret can see us. Oh boy, that gave me a little bit of a heart attack there. Well, that's those rooms explored, so we're going to make our way back down and see what awaits us beneath. Well, this will take us past the big room with the turret in it, and see if there's anything interesting on the other side. Well, another way down, but that's about it. We have one more corridor to explore. And there is something interesting there, and interestingly enough, we have some open doors here, which is a little bit unsettling. So let's just go very slowly here. Right, so we've got a scientist. That's okay. Yeah, just open doors are a little concerning because, well, makes me think of intelligence. And these scientists do seem to have some kind of intelligence to them still. A unified power system, another goo canister. We could be taking them, but they are a little bit on the heavy side. That's all we're going to take from there for now. What else do we have in this space? What's in this test tube? Purifier serum. Nice. And over here, what do we have in this flask? Let's see. Purifier. Nice. Very nice. And finally, what is our last thing on this level? It is a library. Okay, sure. I do like libraries, so let's go ahead, unlock this lock, and jump inside and see if there's anything interesting. SICP. Right, that is going to help us with programming and computing, so let's have a look to see if that is actually going to help us out. It might be too heavy for us to pick up. That it seems to be. We just want to flick through the pages to see if it will help us. It will not, so we'll move on. Oh, so what clothing? There's a chance there might be something in there that we can gain, and sure enough there is. Fantastic. So there are some recipes that we can learn. Excellent. And with that, we have completed this floor. We have now only downstairs to go, and I think we only have 2 ways down, so might be the bottom level. I think we're going to be getting close. We are quite a few levels underground at this stage. So let's go ahead, take a peek downstairs together, and sure enough, it is the bottom. And, well, let's just hope we have a better route to get in there. And I think the only other way down is right by that turret. Shite. Well, that complicates things somewhat, because we're not going to get to that without first engaging our friend here. The only thing I can think of is maybe taking a refrigerator and pushing it all the way up to this point here, then trying to do the same with another refrigerator, pushing it all the way up to this point here. We're still going to run into an issue where we need a refrigerator to go down here to block 2 sides. I know this sounds wild, using refrigerators and or these these lockers to kind of try and block view. It might be possible, but I just feel like there's a strong chance to mess that up. Still, we've come this far. I don't want to just give up, so we're going to see if we can't do something. So we're going to try and make our way around, and we will stay with Dusk for all of this because there's a chance that things can go horribly wrong. So, of course, when that chance is on the line, it's always good to remain in the shoes of our hero here. Okay, so we're going to start shifting this thing down. It will block the view of the turret to us, so we're just going to go all the way down to here and then shift across to that point. Holy shit. Okay. God damn it. Well, that was a misstep. Okay, release the locker. Okay, so we can move behind this. I don't know how we're still alive. See, that's what I mean. Things can go wrong very quickly. We're going to leave that locker there for now. Oh, wow. I actually feel like I was going to vomit then. That's a sickening feeling. Okay, shift that down there. Don't move with it. Okay, that's okay so far. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to move that up to here. I think we can move back to this point and still be okay. The issue is I don't think we're going to be able to move the locker past the staircase. So we can move that one to here. Then we can move back down to there. Fine. We can't peek and go down the stairs, which is kind of the issue here. Although, I've just kind of noticed we can start to back off. So we can get another... I'm pretty sure I'm just making sure there's no chance for a line of sight. We'll go and grab another locker. Dragging that down here to that position. Push it down to there. Okay, release the locker for a second. Grab a hold of the locker, shift it to the side. Okay. I'm still trying to just figure out if this will work. Okay. Try and push it further. Right. So we're creating something of a barricade here, but I think we still have an issue that if we go to this square, no, we're okay. You know what we might be able to do is continue to push this top locker along, right up towards where the turret is. I think that's probably our best chance here. I don't think we're going to be able to push it any further. So the next question would be, how much can we back off before this thing sees us? Okay, we seem to be okay. Let's just check in here. Oh, we've got a zombie dog. Okay, we do have another locker up here, though. A skeletal dog, rather, which is trapped in there. Let's go ahead and just take this locker. Okay, I think we can move it to here and be safe. Yep. Okay. So this is kind of what we're wanting to do. We've effectively blocked it at this stage. We're going to go back down here, shift it to there. Okay, we're safe now. That was a lot of work for maybe not too much payoff, but you know, you do what you got to do. Well, hey, we're here now, right? So we might as well go ahead and fully block this thing in, and that means that we can open up this mechanical winch. Okay, well, yeah, let's see if there's any payoff to what this turret was protecting. Hey, there are some plutonium fuel cells. I did miss some in the last, which I'm very sorry that I did. Okay, I'm just making sure. I can't 100% remember what square it's on, so we just need to be careful. More fuel cells, hell yes. And ceramic armor plate. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and peek downstairs now. Okay, this is much better. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to stay there. So that will open up into this area down below where we know that we have some turrets. Let's see what awaits us here. Noise. What kind of noise? Footsteps. Footsteps are more okay, and yeah, this is prisoner containment. So we will hack into the system, unlock the entrance, and we'll see what's going on in prisoner containment. And oh, hi there. We've got a thorny shambler. An undead humanoid body overgrown with a tangled mess of otherworldly vegetation, hunched over and dragging its feet as it moves, the brambles utterly enveloping the upper half. It twitches and moves with a life of its own, tendrils tipped with a paralytic sting. I'd rather not be stung by that. We'll allow it to get a little bit closer, because I think it is making its way towards us, and it does shoot a dart at us, but it bounces off our armor. We're going to move in towards it and just start to slam it, throwing it to the ground, sinking our teeth into it, and killing the creature with no remorse. A creature that was perhaps similar to Dusk at a time. We're going to take its sting, though, see if we can't repurpose that at some point. And that cash card is going to put us over the limit, which is wild that the cash card would do that, but here we are. Let's just quickly check this out, see if there's anything else of use. What do we have here? Xanax. Okay, sure. And nothing else down there. So, looking at this staircase, we're just going to go ahead and drop right here. Drop a few things just so that we aren't over encumbered going into this next section, because here we're going to have to be very careful with how we operate. Oh, cool, fantastic. So what are we looking at here? Oh, okay, medical serum. I'm not going to die for medical serum. Yes, there is a science ID card here. That's okay, but it's not worth dying for. And of course we have the Talon unmanned ground vehicle here, which is roaming about. Given darkness, we can do some good stuff against our foes there, but at this stage, we're effectively done here. That is us. It's time to go home. We have to know when to call it a day, and that time is now. It is most certainly now. So we're going to try and make our way back towards the staircase, start to make our way back up, and haul all of these goodies back up to the surface where, yeah, we're going to have to do even more hauling. That, I think, is going to be a big long time lapse of just, me trying to grab as much as we can. Yeah, it's going to take a bit of effort. So, I will see you all again in a moment. Well, I will update you to say that we have managed to make it outside, carrying a very heavy load, mind you, and we're going to try and unload all of this to our vehicle, taking a little bit of strain as we do, and then we have a monumental task ahead of us in dealing with all of this stuff. While we are sitting outside here, we are going to take some of this equipment apart, and we are going to have ourselves a bit to eat because, well, we have been getting rather hungry during all of this. So let's go have our ravioli and our cheese crackers, and for now that's got us feeling okay. We are under moderate pain at the moment, so let's see, we might just take some codeine, sure. We'll go and take the dessert pack and the accessory pack back as well. As we make our way back inside, we have so many things to pull out of here. It is going to be a monumental task, but, well, I'm going to get that underway. So, I'll see you all once we have completed that task. Okay, well, we have loaded the back of the vehicle with just a huge amount of stuff from down here, this little facility here. This section, and it took me a fair while to be able to do that, because while we can turn off safe mode, one of the unfortunate things is we can't seem to turn off the whole, when you're hauling something, it giving you a warning when there is a sound, which is incredibly frustrating because effectively it meant every single time I moved, I had to hit ignore many times, which is, yeah, understandably probably quite frustrating, and that it is. We're going to go ahead and just chow down on some chewy candy before we go to sleep because, you know, we're good like that. Our weight's still looking okay at this stage. We are lacking sleep, which is entirely true. We are warm all over, which is unfortunate. Goddamn summer being as hot as it is. We are going to try to sleep. We should probably look at bandaging some of our wounds before we do, though. We do have a number of bandages to be able to do that, so we'll just go through the lot here and just make sure that we are going to do some recovery over the evening. And one more. There we go. Excellent. So, next step, we need to try and not be so warm. One of the ways that we can do that is by taking off, let's see, where are we the warmest at this stage? It looks like it's our legs, and it's kind of everything, really. I suppose we could just try and drop our equipment out here and then just put it back on when we wake up. Yeah, so let's just look at kind of taking everything off for now, just for the time being. Yeah, and we'll leave that all there, just so that we're not incredibly warm. And you know what, maybe we should leave something on. Alright, we have the ballistics vest and some army pants on. This is what I mean, we're not really wearing all that much stuff, yet still we end up being really quite warm overall, which isn't so fun. So Dusk, let's see if we can't have ourselves a little bit of a sleep. And sure enough, being dead tired, we are able to sleep very easily. We still have some more hauling to do in today's episode. A lot of this, unfortunately, is just moving things. I know it's not as exciting, but believe me, we will have some very exciting times ahead of us. Well, we awaken and we are feeling pretty good overall. Thirsty, but no, we're feeling good. We don't even have warm. That's something. You know what? There's a chance that I might actually go in here with our, well, limited equipment on. I think it's worth us actually putting some boots on just so that we actually have something, and we're obviously going to be wearing our pack as well. There we go, we've got our boots, and well, this means that we're just looking better in terms of weight. So we should actually be able to carry things rather than hauling them. That's the plan at the very least. We do actually have another backpack in here as well. It's not so much volume that's the issue, but you know what? I think we'll try and revolumize a little bit here as well. We do have a solar backpack in here somewhere, but I think we're going to ignore that for the time being. What I do want to do is grab some food though. So let's see if we can't actually find a food category among all of the chemical stuff that we've hauled out of here. You can see that we have a number of bionics which we're going to sell and or potentially use. I guess we'll see about that. Heading over to the food, we are going to make sure that we actually grab some to eat for ourselves. A few spaghetti, some Southwest beans. Let's go ahead and have those first. The beef and beans We're going to use the heat pack on that entree. And we're going to go ahead and smash that all back. Okay, we should be feeling a little bit better after that, but I think we are going to use one of these spaghettis as well. As we heat that up, we'll go ahead and eat the rest. We should be feeling pretty good after that. We are thirsty. We do have a canteen over here that we can drink from, so let's go ahead and just smash that back. Okay, slaked and sated. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and grab those 2 packs, and we're going to head down and do some more grabbing. We will make sure that we have some kind of protection, though, in the form of our baton. You know what? Maybe we need to know when we have enough, and honestly, I think we're at that point where we have enough. To grab more from here might just be greed, and we'll spend too much time focusing on getting things rather than using them, which is, well, what we're here to do. I have grabbed quite a few blob globs. I think I'd like to have a few more, and so, well, we know that there's a really good source of them around here. We'll go ahead and pick up this lot down here, and just rounding the corner, I think we'll be able to see 1 or 2 more. Yeah. And these are all small blobs. We should be able to handle ourselves against small blobs. Should, being that key phrase there. I'm tempted to see, what would our best... What's the best way to handle this, I wonder? We'll grab that cash card. I mean, we could become quite easily overwhelmed by them here, but at the same time, they are just small. And I think we stand a much better chance. We need to make sure that we don't accidentally move and pick things up, though, as they start to make their way towards us. It's the larger blobs that are the issue. The small blobs, really not so much a problem for us. The zombie security guard we will deal with once they make their way closer towards us. Our dodge should be pretty good at the moment because we're not really wearing all that much under our melee skills. You can see our dodge is 9 currently. Let's quickly take care of that security guard as we slowly are surrounded. Let's move back. Ideally, we don't want to kill the mold here. We're just here for the blobs. Although that mold may give us no choice as it makes its way towards us. Get out of here. Skedaddle. And so, we continue to just bash these things at our feet as they move up and around us, separating sometimes as we kill them. And one does land a hit. Not much of one, mind you. Our arms taking some damage, but we're making it through most of this group, with some of our stamina intact. We won't be able to dodge soon though, so I think it's probably time that we start backing out, just to recover our stamina before we go back in. Because we've killed a decent amount of them there. You know what? Yeah, let's back right out over here, and we're just going to see if we can catch our breath. We're hearing lots of sounds. Okay, we're ready to go back in. Let's just make sure that these scientists aren't going to come back up. And we'll grab those blob globs while we can. Grab your cash card. Ignore all the Migo ramblings that have been slowing us down so much. And continue on. We're fine with picking those up. Okay. Let's not get surrounded. Yes, we will stop. And I think... yeah, that's our last one there. And I don't think we can pick up any more because we have 220 blob globs in our inventory, which is quite a lot. What we can do is just start hoarding them though. And I think we might be able to get away with that. But yeah, as you can see, this is kind of what I was dealing with before, where we keep getting stopped, which is rather frustrating by these Migos. Ah, there we go. We seem to be able to be far enough away that we're not hearing that Migo. Another thing we could have done is possibly just put in our earplugs. Oh, that's a portal. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that over there. There's a Kraken. out there. And yes, there was a vehicle here which is in perfect condition. This is a perfect condition electric vehicle, which I'd like to try and take some bits and pieces out of it. So let's see. I think we're going to try and drive this thing over towards our vehicle just to take some parts, because yeah, I mean it's good. That's an extra 41 globs. Let's shut this boot here, jump into the driver's seat, and yeah, starts up easy as. Okay, let's try and keep this in good condition while we can as we maneuver it on out of here. That's going to be a tough maneuver. Let's just slow down. Can we even make it out of that? That's a very good question. I think if we just like snake like this a little bit. Nope. Start turning now. Can we turn? You know what? I think if we stop driving for a second, we'll actually have to make sure that we stop driving. I think we can destroy this. There we go. And if we destroy... Oh, hey there, Bridget. Boy, howdy. It's been a while, huh? There we go. Yeah, she's going back to help defend the other vehicle. Excellent. Look at that. We've made it through with... relatively small amounts of damage done to it. We're obviously going to take this over towards our SUV, and we'll just see if there are a few parts that we can cannibalize just to make this a better vehicle overall. Obviously the solar panels would be fantastic if we could take those, but yeah, I guess that's a maybe for us. Let's go ahead and catch our breath. Obviously we have so many blobs that we want to go ahead and drop off here, so we will attempt to do that. And we store them in the trunk just fine. Obviously we don't want to forget the ones that are just chilling out in the back here, so we'll make sure that we grab those, closing that back up. And I think we're going to put the rest of our equipment back on just so that we are kind of good to go should anything go wrong, and we know that things quite often do. Okay, all up things are looking okay. I do still find it weird that we are just literally wearing a ballistics vest and nothing underneath it. It really can't be comfortable. Yeah. The warmth is difficult to deal with. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with all of that. Okay, so let's have a look at this vehicle. We might need to have a torch in our inventory, so let's just go grab a welding mask and what are the acetylene torches, huh? Okay, we're overburdened if we're carrying it. We're just going to leave it there for now. And let's see. I wouldn't mind grabbing one of these windshields because we do have a damaged windshield on ours. We can take that without too much trouble. And let's just see if we can repair the one on our vehicle. So we've got a little bit of damage here. I think we can fix that just with really, the acetylene torch? That's a shame. Well, I guess, yeah, sure. And we're hearing a gunshot in the distance there. Quite a few damaged frames. Yeah, we do have some repairing to do here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and install the windshield there. We do need to use, unfortunately, the torch to do that again. I hope that we do have enough charges to be able to get this to kind of work out for us. What we might try and do first of all is just do a general repair across our vehicle, because that's going to be more important than taking things off this other vehicle. The solar panel isn't going to be something that's going to happen. We could probably remove that one and just go for one that's in better condition, maybe. Yeah, I guess we could see. We definitely want to try and move past that solar panel if we can. It looks like a few of them have been damaged. Unfortunate. And we got ourselves a raccoon. We're hearing more gunshots as well, and more roof damage. Okay, right, we definitely want to fix them. And that is that in terms of charge. Do we have any other things of gas with us? That would be nice. Let's just have a bit of a look around here. So, we were looking for the torch before. We are just looking for the gas now. So not gas mask cartridge. What are you called? Well, the welding tanks, yes. Okay, let's have a look. Welding tank. We only, yeah, we are out. Unfortunately, we are out. Okay, well, you've done us a bit of a service, acetylene torch. Thank you. We appreciate you for that. We'll see what we can take off without using the torch. I think we're going to need it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to need it to take off the solar panels and all the rest. Let's just have a look. Examine that vehicle, and let's see. If we were to try and take you off, no, we can just take you straight off. Brilliant. Okay, we just need to unscrew you from the vehicle. So let's go grab ourselves some solar panels. And thank you. Alright, you are doing us a great service here. Ideally, we would take the batteries as well, but we know that they're insanely heavy to the point where it's like, yeah, I guess they're just a lot bigger than I ever imagined they would be. So they're swappable storage batteries, and we can see remove attached this first. Yeah, so we need strength 20 or a tool of lifting 1. The jacks and all the rest, I don't believe that they would help us there. I will have a look to see if it's just general lifting, but I'm pretty sure it's vehicle lifting, which is a different kind of lifting. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and drop those solar panels in there. We don't really need to worry about boosting this one up at this stage, but having solar panels at home, definitely something that we want. So let's see, what are we trying to do here? We are trying to see if we have a tool that has lifting. So we want to try and find a jack. So let's do inventory over this side, all around search over here, and we are searching for a jack. There is a scissor jack, so we'll take that for now, and we'll just have a look at what that can do. It has a jacking quality, yeah, so it's not lifting, unfortunately. Yeah, if we had Hugh the Hand Jackman, we would be fine, but we do not. So, well, that's kind of us for now. We have all of our weapons loaded into here. We have a decent amount of chemical supplies, blob globs, and all the rest. Now, the journey home must commence, and it is going to be quite the journey. I'm not sure how long today's episode has run for, because it's been one that's been, well, very intercut. But unfortunately, we're going to have to wrap things up here for today. Dusk has a long way to go with Bridget, and with the trunks kind of packed right up to the ceiling of this electric SUV, we have to be very careful on the way back that we don't damage this vehicle further, because, well, it's our ride home. We know of an underground network that links this place together now. We will certainly be making use of that in the future, but for now, we need to make our way back home. There is a chance that there are still some semi-decent things in the fire truck that's here, and obviously we did leave our damaged vehicle behind in Chelmsford over here. We have a long way to go to get back to the orchard, but we can make it. And I think from a lot of this, we might actually be able to avoid driving through towns. This is an SUV after all. We might be able to take it off-road pretty much the whole way, even stopping by this strange temple along the way. There's another orchard. We could look for parts if we need to, but no, we need to focus on getting back home, on getting our metalworking up and running, and, well, doing a little bit of chemistry to improve Dusk, to make her stronger, faster, smarter, more adaptable and ready to face whatever awaits us underneath Stewartstown. That thing was like an amalgamation of Shoggoths all in one, writhing beneath the ground. Yeah, we're going to need to be a monster ourselves to be able to take something like that on. The hub, that is our chance for answers after all, in Dusk. Dusk will go to great lengths to gain those answers. If you enjoyed today's episode, consider leaving a like or a comment to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome, and until next time, stay